Hello, I'm going to give you a quick overview of how to work in SysMIC Module 1 that you have entered. So if I bring up my home web page, on the SysMIC web page there's a login button and you should have received the credentials. Please use it to log in to the main page, and the landing will be looking something like this, where you now have all the contents required to do the work in SysMIC Module 1 and to successfully complete it. So the course is organized in several sections, the first of which here is networks, the second of which will be mathematical modeling, followed by optionally either statistics or bioinformatics. That depends totally on you. You can pick one. And you end the module 1 by doing a final mini project where you can demonstrate how you have learned and successfully been able to apply your skills. So each section is then composed of several sessions. The sessions are consecutively numbered and there's a total of 14 sessions. And you are required to do 11 out of those 14 for the final certification. So you can see there's an introduction to MATLAB and sometimes there's an optional in between where we welcome you to look at it and appreciate if you like. You do some part of it, but if you skip it, you will not miss anything. So if I just have a quick look at this, every session is then accompanied by links with what to do in this session, by assignment details and by a forum. So first let's look at what to do in this session. If we go into one of those what to do in these sessions, you will end up with details, with a description of how to work through that material. So it gives you a link to the online available textbook and materials, either for online study or download as PDF. And then it gives you additional information. It gives you links to quizzes related to the contents, tells you about the mathematical background should you need some, and gives you, for example, access to complementary files if there's something that you need to download, for example, experimental data. There's also a template for your assignment of the sessions, which you are invited to download and use for very convenient filling in of your workout before uploading it. Any specific problems that we have encountered with previous generations are also addressed, like here with problems that relate to a version of MATLAB and so on. So the important thing is the materials, of course. Once you are ready to start with that session, please click on this. Here's an example of a web-based material where you can see it's hyperlinked and you can navigate on the left-hand side, and otherwise the contents is all there in a form that starts by introducing you to a biological problem and offers a mathematical or computational concept to answer and address those problems. So in this case it's about networks, it's the biological network sessions, and you're shown an example of where a network construction applies, and then it starts by filling in the concept with code, where you learn MATLAB code, how to do what you have to type and how this works if you want to do it in a programming language like MATLAB. Now, following this introduction are exercises, and those exercises, you should not miss any of them. You should do all of them because it's the main part where you really learn. You learn by doing it yourself, trying to code up the answers to the exercises. If you get stuck, there's of course a way to find a model solution that may or may not be the same as yours, and it's clickable. It's hidden when you start it, but if you want to see it, please do so by all means and use it to check whether you have understood and whether you have done it properly. So that will be the main part of reading and doing at the same time. So you should also always have your programming environment open and switch between textbook and coding. If I just scroll quickly to the end, at the end of each session is a final exercise which has no model solution. So when you see no model solution, you know this is the assignment to the session. You do the assignment, for example, using the template that we provide, and then you upload it to our webpage. And once you've successfully uploaded, you also have access to the online model solution of that assignment. And in this working pattern, what to do in these sessions, exercises, assignment, you work through all of the sessions of module 1 up to 9 and then do the final 3 optionally in either R or Python as you wish to then complete everything with the mini project. And if I just scroll down here, the mini project then gives you instructions of how you can complete the course. Right, and if you get stuck at any point and you might want to have some help, there's a couple of ways in which we try to help. So the first thing, of course, you have already seen are the model answers. Every problem has its model answer, and the same goes for the accompanying online mathematical background. So there is all possibility to practice enough such that you are really firm in grasping concepts and their implementation in code. Second, there are forums. So for every session, there's a forum. You can see one for the Python, session 2 in this case. A forum helps you to post your own question and get an answer from us or one of our online tutors. Alternatively, you can also search the forum for answers given to previous forum posts, where we have tried to leave for you the most relevant problems that people have encountered. Sometimes you have a problem that somebody else has already posted, and so you get the answer much quicker than you would by waiting for a post reply. And finally, if you like the visual way of watching a video, there's also a tab to online tutorials up here. If you click on it and go to the online tutorials, every session has with it, so for example here, a couple of videos where we have given instructions on how to deal with the material, specifically as it applies to the end of session assignment. So each session needs an assignment, and if you have problem with it, typically the last video of the series here helps you with completing this assignment. And finally, I would like to end the session by introducing you to our team. On the administrative side, that is Hannah Heaven, who has already been in contact with you regarding the registration and login details. And on the academic side, it's Geraint Thomas, Phil Lewis, and myself who are trying to be with you in the following weeks or months to help you get this accomplished. Thank you for watching and good luck with your work.